Welcome everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to create an application which will submit a form, and the form will take properties like username, email, address and phone number. And after that, user can submit the form and the data will be sent to next screen. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, we'll create a new project. I'll name it Flutter form application. I'll add the path. Okay, now finish. Our project is creating. Please be patient. Okay, so now our project is ready now. Let's remove this code as usual. Okay. Now, first of all, I'll create a stateless class first. I'll name it my app. Here we are going to return material app. Material app will have a home and a home, and the home would be our my Flutter app, and the title. The title would be text my Flutter app. Now I'll create a stateful widget. The name would be my Flutter app. Let's remove this. Okay, so here we want to create a layout, basically a form. So for that, first include a scaffold. Scaffold would have an app bar. App bar would have title. Title requires a text, and the text would be user form. Okay. After app bar, we would require body. In body, we would add a center widget. Center widget requires a child, and in child we are going to add a cart. Inside a cart, we will add a list view. A list view will have children. I'm adding list view because I want to add multiple widgets in vertical order, so that's why I am using a list view. We can also use container, but I am going to use list view. Okay, so now children. First children would be my container. Container will have a child. The child would be a text field. Text field would require some decoration. Input decoration. Label text. Label text would be username. And what else do we require? We require a box. Or border. A border will require outline border, outline input border. It will require border side. Border side will require border side. Here we can add color. The color would be now let's add some comma so that after formatting it looks pretty nice. Yeah, it is readable now. We also want a title before a container so that user can know that it's a submit form. So yeah, container child would be a text would be a user form. Let's style the text. Font size would be 36, I guess. Add some margin on top and bottom. I'll use h insets dot symmetric. I'll give vertical 16. Okay, so now we have the margin on top and bottom. So one thing we should know here that we would use this text field for 4 different properties: username, email, phone number and address. So instead of using and copy pasting it again and again, I am going to make it a widget so that we don't have to copy paste it again and again. And the code looks a bit lengthy when we do this. So for wasting our time, for saving our time, I am going to create a widget. Build text field. We would require a title. Title would be a hint text. Controller. Why is it giving the warning? Okay. Hint text of controller, text editing controller, yeah. In place of the username I will add hint text and add a controller. We should also give it the margin of symmetric vertical. 8 would be nice. Yeah, it looks fine now. Okay, so our widget is ready now. We can use it here below the user form. So it requires a hint text and controller. We have to create a controller here, so let's comment it now. First create controller for it. Below this, I'm going to create some controllers. Our controller would be one username controller is equals to text editing controller. Okay, one would be for phone, one would be for address, final one would be for email. Okay, now let's add it in our view. Label text would be username, the controller would be username controller. For email, for phone number, for address, email, phone controller, and address controller. Okay, we should make a card look quite nice. We'll add elevation of 4 would be nice, some padding. Okay, so now we can't give it padding. What we going to give it margin? I'll get margin of 8 from every side. Okay, so we can wrap this view inside a container and give it some margin of 8. As this is our list view, we want it to occupy the minimum space, so we will shrink wrap to so that it won't take the complete height. I think our form is right now. Just one thing I would add is a button from which user can submit his data. A height of 16, and after that an elevated button. On press, it will send data on next screen. We'll do it later. On child, we'll add a text. Text would have a submit value. Okay, I think we are going to go now. So we want this button. When we click on this button, all the data which we have filled in the fields, text fields, will be sent on next screen. We can do this by 2 approaches. First one would be we can send this all these fields in a constructor, or a nice approach would be we should create a data model for it. Let's create a data model. I'll create a package of models. I'll name it user. I'll make a user class. User class will have some properties like username, email, phone number, and address. Now we should initialize it. So for initializing, we can create a constructor, select all fields, and boom, this is ready now. Okay, so now we want this data to be sent on next screen. So we should create next screen first. Let's create the dart file. So be user data screen. This screen won't be fancy because we are just going to show the user data here. I would create the stateless class user data. This will receive a final user. Here user is going to receive a model. Also need to create a constructor here, and we should import the user library here. Okay, now we should first add a scaffold. Scaffold would have fr would have title would have a text would have a name which would be the screen name which will appear on the app bar. I want it limit user data. Okay, so now after that, let's add the body will have a column would have some children. First children would be text user dot name user dot phone user dot email user dot address. Let's give it some styling. Font size would be 30 would be good. Let's copy this. Paste it here. I'll set its main axis alignment. Main axis alignment dot space between space around, so that it looks clear and with spacing. Okay, so now the second sprint is done. Let's go to our main screen. In our main screen, everything is done except the elevated button. So let's create a method void underscore v. To make it a private function, we use underscore before and get a name. Send data to next screen. This will have a user which would be equals to user. Here file. Let's initialize user requires what name. Username requires a username, so we can get a username from username controller. We can get email. You can also get phone by controller. We can get address by the controller. So we want to send it to the next screen. Then we give the dot of context dot push. Here we are going to add the route, material page route. It requires a builder. Builder requires context. Finally, return the name of the screen on which you want to go. I want to go on the user data screen, and I want to send the user data model direct. So just call this function on the onPress method. I think we are good to go now. Just run the app and see our app in action. So as you can see, our app is working. Let's send some data. John gmail.com, phone number would be the last address, block 3 ABC Street. I don't care about the street. Let's submit the data and see the data is here now. It looks ugly, but yeah, the functionality works. We can go back to our screen. We can change the name. John would become Johnny tab and submit. Oh, it's working. So yeah, it's working. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please do give it a subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, show your support. Please like, share and comment on this video. Thank you.